4Shizzo. Chapter 5. Confrontation and Deception. Yo, your boy is moving around. Last time I shared, I was no longer in the NYC, and that I was in the PV, or better yet, Pleasant Valley. Not no more. No longer in PV. The boy is on an island called Deer Island. Shit, Evie here too. We've been here for about a month now, and well, until today, we ain't had no contact with no one. Living in the shadows and shit. Laying low and shit. That is until we almost got dead. Yeah, we almost got killed today. You see, when I first got on this island, I met the one and only dude I met so far. Some German dude named Hans. Straight sucker if you ask me. An easy mark. At least that's what I thought. You see, I thought this because dude gave me a gun and ammo within the first 15 minutes I met him. Shit. I mean, who the fuck does this? Suckers do this, that's who. I mean, he gave me all kinds of goodies, you know? Shit, what am I to think? Dude's a straight up mark, right? Someone who needs to get got, right? I mean, the way he was acting, flaunting his store goods and shit, lacking any type of security and shit, I knew it was only a matter of time before his shit was mine, you heard? So Evie we were squatting in an abandoned building not far from where his shop is set up. And yo, check it. My plan, was to watch and to observe and shit, see if my gut feelings were right. Well, that plan went to shit because Evie got sick. So I figured I might as well go check out Hans to see what's up. I mean, he seemed to have all kinds of shit, So maybe he's got some medication for my homegirl, So, I didn't want to get seen and shit, so I creeped. We observed for a bit. Then pop, 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 bang! We heard gunfire and explosions and shit. And check it. We observed someone throwing shit into the trading post that Hans runs. So, I figured shit. Ain't my problem. I'll just watch and maybe jack the victor, you know what I mean? So that's what we did. Evie and I watched. The shit finally calmed down. But from our vantage point, your boy couldn't see what was going on. So I snuck to his back window like a motherfucking ninja, you heard? And I whispered, "Yo, Hans, you there?" And shit, this red-headed chick with a red armband pops up and says, "Who the fuck are you?" Shit, I said, "Who the fuck are you?" And I thought to myself, looks like Hans lost the fight and shit. And I was about to get jacked. So, they ain't jacking me. So your boy booked it. And she gave chase. But I lost her. So, I thought, shit, this might be the opportunity I was looking for. I mean, if it's only one chick, I could surely take her out and get what we need, And this is where I fucked up. Check it. Creep back around again. This time, I ran straight into a small posse of about 3 men and a redhead, all wearing that fucking red armband. Boom, it was on. I pointed my gun, they pointed their gun, and if either of us wanted the other person dead, then it would be so. You know what I mean? So I booked it. I ain't about to die today, you heard? Fuckers chased me. Damn, man. They need to learn how to do a proper sweep and shit. Because I was able to double back. Get the drop on 2 of them. Had them in my sight and shit. Could have easily did 1, probably even 2. But your boy ain't dumb. I knew if I pulled the trigger, I'd get a bullet too. So I decided to live today. Because I was outnumbered, they surrounded me, man. And they subdued me, man. Listen, these dudes, despite to be all organized and shit, showed me if the situation was right, I shouldn't fear them. I mean, I had to drop on them. Get this shit. In all the motherfucking chaos, one even shot their friend in the crossfire. I mean, what the fuck, Oh, man, anyhow, so they got me and Evie all tied up and shit. Oh, Evie, though? My girl turned straight hood. She was a motherfucking badass the way she handled herself. Anyhow, so we were all bound up and shit. And the interrogation begins. Comes to find out, the city we're in is ran by a Goomba family. Chisi, I believe the name was. And blah, 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 they said. You owes this and fucking blah, 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 they said. But your boy ain't gonna pay shit. You know what I mean? I mean, why should I? I was there to help Hans. Well, maybe, but that's what I told him anyhow. You know, I told him that I saw action, and I thought that Hans was getting robbed, and you know that your boy came to help Hans, and they bought it. And at the end, we chucked it up to a misunderstanding. I mean, I had to agree, right? Because one, they were pointing guns at me, and two, because it was the best story to tell to get us out of this fucking situation, you heard? So guns were finally put away and shit, and our hands were unbound and shit. We were able to leave. So we jetted. I didn't like it. I felt like a straight up punk and shit. But I was alive, you know what I mean? Still breathing and shit. Anyhow, best believe this shit ain't over, y'all. You heard? I need to get some intel on these Goomba motherfuckers and figure out my best move. Two things are for sure. One, Hans ain't no easy mark after all. And two, I need to let Uncle Sam know about this Goomba crew. Oh yeah. One more thing. Evie's still sick. Guess what? Bitch got me sick too.
4Shizzo.